Hey y'all, new filming location unlocked. This looks just really bad. Hold on. That's not much better. I'll be fixing my hair momentarily. Hello to all. This is gonna be another weekend vlog because Channing and I were gonna do like a YouTube swap collab. Wow, I'm thinking of like my younger self who was obsessed with YouTube. Hearing myself say those words, we're doing a YouTube collab. She would be very excited. That's all I'm trying to say. But my dear friend Channing actually decided to go surprise her husband, Tristan, in New York for the weekend. He ended up finding out anyway, so it's not a surprise anymore. I'm very excited for them and we'll do that in the near future. But anyway, that leaves us to vlog another weekend, which hey, I'm not mad about it. Anyway, it's been a lovely morning. I finished most of the work that I had to do and then I went to a solid core class and I just got out of the shower and I put on this little outfit that y'all have basically seen me wear like a million times. I love that one of my New Year's resolutions was to like up my style, and y'all have seen me wear only the same outfits in every single vlog. That's fine. Hey, it's good for the environment. I'm doing this Dolce Vita belt and these brown pants. I love these. They were just super long, so I just moved forward with cutting them, and now I feel like I'll wear them a lot more. My mom got me this sweater for Christmas. I don't even know where it's from, but super comfy and just like, it was sitting on my dresser, so I threw it on. I just watched that clip back and my belt was too loose. I didn't like that you could see the button, so now we have tightened it. That looks better, right? Right? I was fully about to wash my hair when I just showered and then straighten it, but I decided that I'm gonna be strong because a lot of people have asked for my wavy hair routine, and also like I don't need to put any heat on my hair. I really don't have plans this weekend that require my hair to be like blowout. If y'all can hear my neighbors, so can I, and it's all I can focus on. Unfortunately, I have an issue where if I hear a sound, I can't do anything else. This morning I was recording a voiceover and they had lawnmowers going and it made me have a full panic. Thank you so much. And it's not their fault for having lawnmowers. I just like, I can't hear a sound and read something, if that makes sense. Even on the beach, like when I'm reading a book and there's conversations, I have to listen to the conversations, which I think is one, because I really like eavesdropping, and two, because I physically cannot read the words on the page of my book. The lawnmower just started. I can't. Don't they know I'm a YouTuber with 5,000 subscribers? What I was gonna say is that I think the hardest part about having wavy hair, or especially like the curly hair, girls will get this, is it looks good the first day and then really bad as soon as you sleep on it the next day. Also, I have kind of some dead hair at the top, so the top is really straight for me and the bottom's a lot more wavy, as you can see. So I'm gonna show y'all how I kind of like revamp it the second day. This spray bottle is just water, so I'm just gonna get my top layer like a little bit wet again. And you have to get one of these that it's like a continuous spray, you know? Like a mist, I guess, a mister. You can see immediately my top layer is like already curlier. Now I'm taking some of this wave spray. Not a lot because it gets kind of sticky. Proceeds to put a lot. And then I just scrunch a little bit. Nothing crazy. Now their dog is barking. Like I know, I get it. I have neighbors. I know. Last step, I'm doing some of this Briogeo Farewell Frizz. This just helps obviously with the frizz because my hair gets really frizzy. And that's really it. I still feel like I could use tips in this department. Like I'm not very good at reviving my hair, but it definitely makes it look just more uniform and I feel better about like wearing it wavy. It's so weird to see myself like completely brunette also after growing it out for so many years. I never thought I would like get to the point of actually seeing it, and now here we are. It's just like interesting. I don't even know if I like it. I will say I got a lash lift a few weeks ago if you watched like that vlog where I got it, and a lot of people responded and was like, it's amazing at first, but then there is a point where like half of them are falling down and half of them are still up. And I'm kind of at that point now. Why is my neck, like why do I have a rash? Thank you so much. Anyway, I'm kind of at that point where like half of my lashes are falling down and half of them are still up. And I will admit that it is kind of like weird. Like I don't really know what to do with them. I'm not trying to get in full glam or anything. This is just kind of what I do to make myself feel and look presentable. I brush out my eyebrows and my eyelashes. I put in my Lumify eye drops. I literally don't go a day without these. They make me look awake. Here's my eyes before. here are my eyes after. I don't know if you can see a difference at all, but I personally can. These whiten your eyes. If you've never heard of these, completely whiten your eyes. I feel like it changes my entire face. That could be dramatic, but that's how I feel. And then as we know, my lips are transparent, so I like to put a little bit of something on. I recently discovered, I saw Clara Pierce posting this shade Almond, and I hadn't tried this one yet, and it looked so good on her, and I was like, let me try that shit out. So this one I've actually been loving because it looks a little bit more natural than the maple on me. This is the Summer Fridays lip stain that I've been talking about like nonstop. Like this shade is kind of just like a Your Lips but better, which is usually my favorite kind. Like, does that not look so much better? It's not a huge difference at all, but it just makes my lips be there. Going in with a gloss on top. This is not sponsored. I just happen to really enjoy these. That's the look. Nothing crazy. I know I was so excited about my haircut and it does look so good, but I feel like y'all will understand when it's curly, I just want it to be longer so that it's like weighed down a little bit. Also, people get mad when I say curly. I'm sorry, wavy. Like I want it to be weighed down and it doesn't look good with like a straight across cut like this. So I just want it to be longer so I can wear it natural more. So I'm always bitching and moaning about something. My little one has been so sleepy today. He's not getting out of bed, which I respect. Just went to sit on my desk and look who was sitting at my chair. Hello, handsome. Good morning. I actually changed my outfit. I don't know why. I just like wasn't feeling good in it, and I'm going to Costco, so I want to be comfortable. So I'm wearing a sweatshirt and jeans and sneakers. I feel like I gotta be casual at Costco. You know, it's a lot of pressure already, so I want to feel good in what I'm wearing. These are the sneakers I'm wearing. Miles got me them for Christmas. And listen, this is the first Costco membership I've ever had. I've gone to like Sam's Club and Costco with other people or like my mom growing up, but I've never gone for myself, like looking for things that I want to purchase. And it's just chaos. Like it's an extreme sport. I've heard that mine, I go in Marina Del Rey, is particularly bad. Like I can't even find a parking spot. The parking lot is fucking huge no matter what time I go. And it's a Friday and I feel like it's gonna be busy, but I really, really wanna restock the drinks in my fridge. And there's some other like random things like toilet paper, paper towels, things like that. And I just think it's a good time to go. I have a few hours before I need to leave for dinner, so I'm gonna go. I'm scared, but I'm gonna go. Do it scared, you know what I mean? Couple different things I need to do before I go to Costco. I need some energy. I need hydration. If y'all used to listen to my podcast, then you already know this, but this house I rent, obviously, and it did not come with a fridge. So I had to purchase a fridge to fit in that spot. I have no clue what I'll do when I move out because most places have fridges. I'm pretty sure because I remember people sending it to me that they actually made it a law in the time I've lived here that you have to provide a fridge in a rental property, which makes sense to me. And the reason I'm saying this is because I got to pick out my fridge. Yay, it was fun. And my fridge happens to have this pitcher that refills every time you put it back in the door of the fridge. And like, I wish this place came with a fridge? Yes, but this fridge has been completely life-changing. So I'm gonna try to bring it with me wherever I go. Like I just pop this back in and then it'll refill in the next like minute. And then there's also like a normal water dispenser if that's the way I wanted to go, but this is just a lot quicker and I don't have any patience. My next pre-Costco thing is having a snack because if I go hungry, I'll just be in a horrible mood and it'll make the whole thing worse. Here's the vibe. It does not help that there's an In-N-Out there because that's always packed too. But look at the spot I got. This is an amazing spot. I think someone was mad that I took like what they wanted, but hey, it was fair and square. This is actually the least crowded I've ever seen it. Maybe Friday afternoons is the time to go. I still just have like no idea how to find anything, so I kind of just go through the whole store and I'm going very quick. Everywhere I turn, I'm running into someone, like I'm always in the way. Miles really fucks with this shampoo, so we're restocking this. I've got my chocolate milk protein shakes. There's just absolutely no sense of urgency anywhere, which is kind of nice. It's kind of sweet. I'm really sad they don't have Bloom energy drinks, which is like half the reason that I came here. Okay, this is the bulk of what I got. So it's mostly all drinks and then toilet paper and paper towels. I had to get this Celsius pack, which I've never tried. I'm kind of nervous about it because I don't like it to be too sweet, but they didn't have the Blooms that I like. And then the other Celsius pack, I like the other flavors, but it has orange, and I don't like orange flavored things. Like, I had an orange one this morning because I don't want to waste them, obviously, but it is not for me. Okay, I'm grabbing some gas right now, which is very amazing and fun because the restaurant that I'm going to for dinner is Sushi Fumi, which is my favorite restaurant, or my favorite sushi in LA. And I never get to go because you have to be there before 5:30 to line up. And then it's kind of like, it's a tiny place and it's first come, first serve. Anyway, Brooke's dad is visiting, so we're gonna go to dinner with him. Looking forward to seeing him. I have not seen him since 2020. The first day I met Brooke, I met him at their childhood home, which is insane. Anyway, headed there. It's gonna take me about an hour, so it's gonna be a long drive. Buckle in. I'm pretty damn pissed off because the gas over here is a full $1 cheaper, and my tank was about 75, 80 bucks. I'm not happy about it. Thank you. Had to tell somebody. Be here. We're at Sushi Fumi. Got Brooke and her papa.
When after we saw you in Philly.
This is my shrimp tempura roll. I haven't gotten my moon roll yet. I'm very excited. Home sweet home, and Junior's already warming up my spot in bed. Thank you, buddy. We had a lot of fun. We got sushi, which was so good, and then came back to Brooke's and watched Superbad, which was amazing. And now I will do my nightly routine of brushing my teeth, washing my face, doing my skincare, and then pretending I'm gonna read my book, but actually turning on reality TV. Good morning, guys. This is actually a part of my house where I can't open this window at all because Cheddar busted out this screen when the window was open, and I looked out of the window from my bedroom over there, and Cheddar was on the roof. Yeah, so that was awesome. Oh, and I can't get the screen to go back in. You know when like a screen's really old and like busted up, I guess, for lack of better words, busted up. I can't get it back in, and it feels like a dumb thing to ask my landlord to do. So I don't really know what to do about that issue. Happy Saturday. I woke up today around 5 because my cat Junior was actually hanging on the curtains like this. But then not only was he just hanging on the curtains, he was stuck on the curtains because his fingernails are really long and he doesn't let me cut them. And when I take him to the vet, he has to be sedated, and then he gets a herpes flare up from stress. So it's like, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing, and I'm sure y'all were curious about that. But I was up at 5, and then I went back down around 7, and then I slept till 10. So how cool is that? I set an alarm for 10 thinking like it would never even happen. It was like a wishful thinking alarm, just in case, and I slept until 10. It was fabulous. So I booked a solid core class for 12 today. I've never gone on a Saturday, and it's kind of like, why did I do that? But also, it'll feel nice. And then I'm going to the movies with my friend Frankie at 3:40, which is another thing that I'm kind of like, why would I go to the movies? It's sunny and beautiful out. But then I also really want to see the movie. So hey, there's pros and cons to everything. That's the lesson here. I just double checked to make sure I actually booked a Saturday class, and it wasn't in my imagination. It is real. Signature 50 full body, center glutes and triceps. You know what's a beautiful thing? I really love fruit. I love berries. I love blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, okay? My big 4. And not in that order because blueberries usually fall towards the bottom. A lot of times when I buy them, for some reason there's like a mental block, like they're not as special anymore. So I don't eat them, or they're like not good. I'm really, really proud to say that this batch of blackberries has been an amazing batch, and I'm gonna finish it off this morning. I'm pretty excited about it. It feels good to finish fruit when it's about $100 a pack. And then grapes, are you kidding? Like, I don't remember grapes exist at all. But then I have them and I'm like, wow. I'm gonna go green every time though. This is good content, right? Green or red grapes, comment down below. It's happening. I'm trying out the peach vibe this morning. I don't like the sound of it, but I've heard it's actually good. It's kind of just like something about the branding that makes me think I'm not gonna like it. Okay, first sip, I didn't love. Second sip, I'm like, this is fine. This is good, because it was really, really sweet on impact, but then when I remembered it's a peach, and I could place the peach flavor, it's like I'm tasting wine. It's fucking like chemicals in a bottle. Once I could identify the peach, it was fine for me. I broke my vacuum, so I had to call Dyson support, and they're sending me a new part of the part that's broken. So I don't have a working vacuum at the moment. And it makes me feel like I can't clean my house at all because I'm like, if I can't vacuum, what's the point of cleaning anything? Like I can't do like a big deep clean. But I saw a TikTok recently that was like, the all or nothing mindset is what's going to kill you. You know, like if you can't do just like part of something and then it'll hold you back from doing the whole thing altogether, then you're not doing anything. Like, oh, she said, if you feel like, oh, I can't go to the gym because I can't give it my all, she said go to the gym and give it 50%. So anyway, I'm honoring that advice today from that one random TikTok I saw, and I'm gonna do some organizing in my house even though I can't do vacuuming and mopping. Pretty inspirational shit. This needs to go upstairs even though I love them dearly. Miles always brings it down here. Look at all the cat hair on this pillow. Okay, clean the table. This whole room looks a lot better, and I feel better when this room looks okay because it's where I spend most of my time. And now I'm headed to Solid Court. I'm gonna walk because I just stepped outside and it is so nice and sunny. So it's gonna be a nice walk. I'm also gonna wear my fleece. I really love this fleece, and I'm doing it because it's kind of chilly, but also because sometimes there's like cool girls that walk in like a really cool outfit before the workout, and I'm like, damn, like that's an awesome vibe. And I'm not saying this is that, but it's like kind of cute, kind of fun, you know? Workout was good. Thank you so much for asking. And then I got home and the part to my vacuum is here. So now it's kind of like I have to vacuum because I just did that whole speech, but I'm kind of excited because it's been a while, obviously due to it being broken, and I kind of love vacuuming. Like if you have a good vacuum, it's like a game. I love how much Cheddar loves this toy. Like he just cuddles it. It's the sweetest thing ever. I also had a dress come in that I'm very excited about. I'm not gonna try it on now because I'm still sweaty, but I kind of just wanna see it. It's from Merlette. They sent me a dress and I was so excited because dresses are like the thing that I spend the most money on. Like I won't buy a designer bag or something, but I just love getting like a pretty dress. And a lot of times a pretty dress nowadays is like $1 million. But for some reason I'm willing to spend that on dresses. I don't know why, it's what I love. This is just like so beautiful. I can't even show you guys the whole thing. I'll try it on after my shower. I need to plan a trip to wear this dress. That's how cute it is. But Lord knows I won't do that because I don't like leaving my house. I'm making a quick sandwich. Y'all have seen me do this before where I just use whatever I have available in my fridge. So it'll be kind of a weird sandwich, but it'll taste good. I'm doing my kale pesto. I'm doing half of an avocado. I really need to use these before they go bad. I'm also gonna do some boursin cheese. This is just like, if you haven't tried this, it's so delicious. It's just like a garlic and herb cheese spread. This is like nostalgic for me because me and my cousins used to just eat a full one of these like every time. Our family would always set out a cheese board before dinners and stuff. And I just remember we would always like try to get to the boursin first because it's so good. Pepperoni. Prosciutto. I think that's kind of it. I'm just gonna do a little bit of olive oil and salt and pepper and just a tiny bit of, I said a tiny bit and then I did a fuck ton. Some red wine vinegar. Okay, yum. I'm just really proud of myself because I really wanted to order Chipotle, but instead I used what I have at home. And like when I have a Chipotle craving, nothing can really stop me usually. So this is good for me. It's really delicious. And I'm throwing some grapes on the side. This is so exciting. Here is the fit to go to the movies. I'm in my damn sweatpants jeans again. I don't care, I really like them. I linked them in my last video. I'll link them in the description of this one too. They're from Rag & Bone, and it's kind of like perfect for the movies because I'm someone who typically wears just full sweats to the movies or like basically pajamas, which is totally fine, by the way, and I'll continue to do that. But today it's like middle of the day on a Saturday. Like, so I look like I'm kind of trying in jeans, you know? You know? Frankie just texted me that she's bailing on the movie, which is completely fine and understandable. She's very tired. And most of us, we all have AMC A-List, which is like you can just sign up and you don't lose money for not going because you are subscribed per month and you can go to like unlimited movies. My A-list got canceled because my card expired and I didn't update it in time. Yay, and it won't let me like re-sign up. So I paid for this ticket. It was like $22, and now I'm like deciding if I want to go or not. I really want to see Wuthering Heights, but it's like, it's just driving to Century City and then parking in the horrible parking lot. I probably won't go. If I think about it, I'm really saving money because I would buy popcorn and a drink, but I'm losing money by not seeing the movie. Maybe I should just go. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go because I should be able to still do things by myself. And I wanna see the movie and I've been excited for the movie, so I'm gonna go. Look guys, there's a blimp. There's only so many of those out there nowadays. That's exciting. Look, she got a new American Girl doll. I'm pretty late and there's a lot of teenagers at the mall today. It's pretty scary out here. Good experience. Glad I went to the movies. It was fun. I had actually some other girls next to me. Both sides of me were also other solo girls. And it was fun to kind of like react with them because, hey, a lot of stuff was going on. So a couple different things. It was nice to hear Jacob E say Catherine a lot just for personal reasons. That was nice for me. Yeah, I think that's it. I really liked it. The soundtrack was really good. I probably would give my overall experience like a 7 out of 10. I don't think it's something that'll like stick with me for a really long time. When I really love a movie, it's like all I can think about, and I don't necessarily feel that way, but I liked it. And now I'm hungry because I didn't get popcorn at the movies, which I really don't like going to the movies without getting popcorn and a giant soda and a candy on the side. But the line was really long and I was late. So now Miles and I are gonna go grab some Mexican food. I'm gonna change into something like slightly less casual, but still pretty damn casual. I had approximately 4 minutes to get ready, so I put on some blush, some more lip color, brushed out my eyelashes and my eyebrows. Oh, and I slicked back my hair a little bit like more cleaner than I already was. Anyway, sweater and jeans, here we go again. Throwing on a loafer and we're calling it a day. Miles is here, so we're going to get some Mexican food. I'm seeing now on my phone that I only filmed about 2 seconds of my margarita and chips. I never filmed my meal, but I got chili relleno and enchilada combo. That's kind of my go-to with rice and beans. We did not do anything after we went and ate dinner. We thought we might go get drinks. Didn't happen. So came home, watched TV, relaxing Saturday night. It was beautiful. I know it's gonna be a really nice day when the ocean is really blue from my window. We're doing some morning soccer. I secretly really like the routine of watching soccer early in the morning because the games are always super early, and drinking coffee. There's something like really peaceful about it. And I think I actually like watching soccer because I played soccer and I'm very self-involved. Good morning.
All right then, you lovely lot.
That's gonna scare them. Do you care about this game or no?
Yes, I do. It's a North London derby.
Oh, it's the North London Derby. Why don't you just say so?
Come on, you.
This is the dress that I unboxed with you guys earlier. I actually love it so much. I think the shape is like very fun and flirty and flattering. And look at this little detail here. I will link it below. It's really cute. I'm excited to wear it. I don't know where I'll wear this, but I am excited. I just sat outside for a little bit, which was lovely. Read my book, FaceTime my friend Elena, which was amazing. I miss her. And I also hung my birdhouse today. Can you guys see that? How cute is that? And there's been blue jays on it all day, which has been so fun to watch. My cats are so fucking lazy. They were out here for a while with me, but then they went inside. My vacuum works now, so I don't have any excuse to not vacuum. This was empty when I started, by the way, and you can see how full it is now, and that is from just my living room. I'm obsessed with this vacuum. I would marry this vacuum. It just feels so good to not have cat hair everywhere. I also did in between the couch cushions with this, which felt amazing. There was a bunch of really disgusting shit in there because I typically eat on the couch. I decided to use this lazy Sunday to finish my book. Y'all know I've been reading this for a while. It's Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt. This is the only book I've read from her, but I'm pretty sure it was her first book, and I think it's her only book. I'm gonna look after this because it was so beautiful and special, and I sobbed at the end, which is like how I want to experience a book. I really loved all of these characters, and I loved the way that it ended. It was just really, really special. It felt like these are my fucking family. I'm not huge on Goodreads. I've only given a couple books 5 stars. I don't read that much to begin with, but this is a 5-star for me. I love this. My hair right now is kind of at the perfect like 85% dry. So I think I'm gonna go blow it out just to like start my week with a nice blowout, even though I really don't feel like doing that right now. I have a lot of exciting work over these next 2 days that I just need to get done. And then after that, I'm going to visit my friend Emma in San Diego. She just moved there recently. And then my other 2 best friends, Emily and Alicia, are also gonna be there. And if you are new to me from this channel, then you won't know, but if you're from the podcast or from previous years, these are my friends since we were babies. Like Emma, our moms are friends in college, so we've known each other since we were newborns. But Emily and Alicia I met when I was probably 6, and we've all been best friends for a very long time. So this will be a very special trip. I love having them on the West Coast, and we're getting to go see Emma's new home. So I'm just so excited. I'm gonna leave as soon as I possibly can. And I'll be vlogging with them, obviously. I know how much y'all miss Emily from the podcast, me as well. So we're gonna try to get her on as much camera time as we can without being annoying on the trip. Okay, hair is done. I just used my Dyson Airstraight to straighten it, and I won't have to deal with it throughout the week. I also realized I always wear sunscreen, and I did not today because it like wasn't even hot out. I was freezing. I had goosebumps sitting outside, and the UV was like 4, but I got super burnt. So that was really stupid of me. But between me and you, it feels good to get a little sun, even though I know it's bad for me. And I think this is where we're gonna wrap up the video. I'm sorry this wasn't super exciting. I really didn't know I'd be vlogging this weekend, like I said, but it was nice. It was peaceful, it was fun, and I'm really excited for next week's video, where we're going to San Diego, and you guys get to meet my girls if you haven't already met them, or if you have met them and love them, then you get to see my girls. I can't wait to see them. Love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Y'all are the best. I just love you.